right, guys. I waited until halftime of the Sunday Night Football game to at least hope and hope and hope that we got an update on Will Campbell, Brennan Schooler, Kyrus Tonga, or Jared Willson. No updates. No updates. Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. Patriots win the ball game against the Cincinnati Bengals 26-20. Patriots are the best team in the NFL. They have the number one record. You are number one in the AFC. But I think everybody on everybody's minds right now is our starting left tackle going to be okay? I'm assuming that Jared Willson is going to be probably placed on IR for short term and could return after 4 games. I'm assuming it's a high ankle sprain. He left the game in the first half, got carted off, and was seen after in a walking boot and crutches. And that's the same exact thing that we saw with Milton Williams. And Milton Williams had a high ankle sprain. I'm kind of assuming what we saw from what we saw from Milton Williams. So I'm not expecting the worst for him, but hopefully, and I mean hopefully, we get some type of update about Will Campbell. I hope so. And this is why you subscribe to the channel. I'm bringing you guys up-to-date knowledge. It is 9:38 as I'm recording this on the East Coast, and I was waiting for an update, hoping to get something. But, I mean, no news is kind of good news. If he had or torn ACL, which is what the worst possible indication could be, then we would probably know by now that we would get some report. Usually when you see a player get injured, you see report, team feared that so-and-so player is feared to have a torn ACL. And then MRI will confirm it either the next day or whenever they do that. But with Will Campbell, we have heard nothing so far. And Drake Maye said after the game that he hopes they'll be back at some point and we'll be stronger with them. And we'll be stronger without him, the next man up mentality. We did get some type of update from one specific person. And I'm not 100% sure if I can trust this guy or if he has actual sources. And it comes from Daniel Rotman, who is the founder of Scout D NFL, which is an NFL draft analyst. He is a big NFL scout on Twitter, and he mainly does the Patriots. And he tweeted out at 7:45 p.m., subject to further testing tomorrow, both Will Campbell and Jared Willson are believed to have sprains. Neither injury is considered long-term as of now, which would be the best case scenario for both Will Campbell and Jared Willson. And then right below the tweet, he tweets out, the inevitable, does this guy know what he's talking about, in quotes. And he tweeted out on March 8th about tweets that he did, about reports that he made, and it was on Drake Maye. And in 2024, he tweeted, Drake Maye is expected to land in Boston, meet with the Patriots. This is all during the draft. Reported that if the Patriots have a shocking Bryce-type offer, they will make the pick. And despite aggressive pursuits from them, Drake Maye will be the pick for the Patriots if he's available. So maybe he has sources, maybe not. He is very in tap with the Patriots, as we saw during the draft. But he says that both Campbell and Jared Wilson's injuries are considered to be not long-term, which is a great thing. And I'm going to do this on every video until we get a full-on update. Spam your 66s. Spam your 58s. Spam your 41s for Brenden Schooler, because he also went down with an ankle injury and he was shown up in a boot. But to also kind of help, bring the optimism to the Patriots. And sorry, my hair is all messed up after the watch party. Pro Football Doc. And if you guys don't know who he is, he's a former NFL doctor. He worked with the Chargers, he's worked with a lot of teams, and he always kind of gives analysis on what he thought an injury was. And what he said, what he saw from Will Campbell, and the video did come out, he got rolled up on. And Pro Football Doc, which, I mean, this is just speculation from video, he said that it looks like it's a sprained MCL for him. And with a sprained MCL, that's not the end of the world. It is an injury, and it's going to take some time to come back. But if that is the case, then that is the best case scenario. And I was looking up. Shout out to Pat's Planet. I'm sure you're watching this video like you watch most of my videos, and I watch all your content because you are one of the best content creators on Twitter. He tweeted out that typical MCL sprain timelines in the NFL. A grade 1 is 1 to 2 weeks. A grade 2 is 3 to 5. A grade 3 is 6 to 8 weeks plus. So if it's a grade 3, 6 to 8 weeks, let's say it's a sprained MCL and he has to miss 6 to 8 weeks. Right now we are in week 12. That would put Will Campbell 6 weeks from now at the final week of the regular season, and then 8 weeks would be divisional matchup. If the Patriots can get that, if the Patriots can have a grade 2 sprain, and once again, we have not gotten an update on Will Campbell, but I'm hoping that we can get an update. That would be the best case scenario. The best case scenario is it's a mild MCL sprain that's going to be 4 to 6 weeks. But you don't want it to be season ending. And if it's season ending, it's going to be tough. It's really going to be tough. Because Ben Brown, for however Jared Willson is out for, I have trust in Ben Brown. We saw him already this season. He played decent. He played good enough to be a backup and to help us. But if Will Campbell is out, that would be a gigantic blow for New England. Because you have to deal with Vidarian Lowe, and I don't know if I can deal with watching Vidarian Lowe. After all last year, I almost crashed out at every single point. I can't deal with Vidarian Lowe. And we're going to go over some replacements when we get the update for Will Campbell. If it's long, if it's short, if it's a long-term injury, we got you covered here. But right now, I just wanted to give you any update that we possibly had. We do not have any sort of update. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. I got Twitter up. I keep refreshing it over and over and over. But the injuries are starting to pile up. You already lost Milton Williams for the foreseeable future, for the next 4 weeks. 1 game down, 3 to go for Milton Williams to be eligible to come off IR. And you saw how much the Patriots missed him. Joe Flacco was not getting much pressure until the end of the game. Thank you, K'Lavon Chaisson. Thank you, Marcus Jones. But Chase Brown was all over the field, and he ran for 100 yards. It was the first time this season the Patriots have let up a 100-yard rusher, and I wonder why. Because your best player on defense is missing. Kyrus Tonga, I hope you're okay. The injuries were piling up. But the one thing we're worried about more than anything, is if Will Campbell is okay. I hope he's okay. Still waiting on an update. Hopefully we get one. If we get one at 11 o'clock, I'm making a video for you guys. No matter what. But we need some positive vibes here. Need some positive vibes. It was a rough game. But you came out with the W, and that's all that matters. Once again, when we get an update on Will Campbell, if it's in the morning, I'm going to show up to Chat Sports at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So when we get the update, we will get you covered. So make sure you hit that sub button. And as always, let's go Pats.